Hi, this is Rachel, and I wanted to say hello to my friends who supported me while I took a break. And I want to talk about a topic for the INFJ group and the INFJ friends that is so important to have another INFJ as support. There's a deep connection, and there's a connection between the two intuitions. So a lot of the time, and I'm talking about, I talk to more than one, I talk to 3 INFJs consistently from this group, actually. And so, like, I could be thinking something or feeling something, and I won't even say anything because of an insecurity, and guess what? They're saying exactly what I'm thinking or feeling, or they're calling out the truth, even though they don't even know the situation. So, and other way around, I could take a wild guess at something, and they'll be like, hey, that was a really good guess. You got that right. So, intuitively, there's a strong connection. Also, like, for example, they will listen and care. They will give you undivided attention. For the most part, unless something falls or breaks or something like that, they gotta go for some reason. So, for example, one time, I'm thinking, hey, I'm on the phone with my friend. And I'm thinking, because there was little tiny silences, because I'm really not used to being listened to. So when there's a lot of silences that have nothing to do with the person not paying attention to me, it has to do with them listening to me. I got a little off track. So anyway, I was just like, hey, I think this person is going to hang up on me like every 30 seconds. So every time there was an awkward silence, I'm like, oh my God, anybody else would have thought she's crazy or whatever and hung up the phone or whatever. I have people I speak to, after what they get what they want out of the conversation, they hang up. There is no, I'll talk to you later. There is no goodbye, have a good day. When they are done, they hang up. There are people that I know that will not tell me happy birthday. They will not say happy holiday. Ever. They just don't, because they don't care. They won't even say it to a stranger. So they just don't care. Anyway, I had to learn to let that stuff roll off, but when I'm on the phone with another INFJ or getting an email or anything, they always say, hey, how you doing? Even if they're calling about their own issue. Even if they're calling to get their own stuff resolved. Even if they're calling to vent. Somewhere in the conversation, they ask me how I'm doing. They don't forget. They remember things that are important to me. And another thing is that they're willing to do stuff that I don't want to do for myself. And I'm willing to do stuff that they don't have time for. So we're able to balance each other out and get something both ways, so we're not taking advantage of each other. There is no taking advantage of each other in these situations. So, they're very supportive. And they have a lot of emotional security, so it's very important to have an INFJ friend. It gives you something to relate to. Like, I'm not trying to talk to somebody who wants to gossip. I'm not trying to talk to, gossip happens, but I'm talking about gossip being, like, active, like, that's what they do. And I'm not trying to talk to somebody who wants to talk about cable TV and stuff like that. I'm not into the small talk unless it's flirting or, it's part of the situation. But I'm not trying to have small talk with a bunch of people. It's not important to me. I think it's a waste of my time for the most of the time, unless it has to do with maintaining, like, some kind of status with somebody, maybe. But anyway, I just think small talk's a little fake sometimes. So we have a lot of things in common. You know, the conversations will be deep and profound. We'll understand each other's riddles. We'll understand what each other is saying. There won't have to be a lot of explanation. And also, even though there's INFJs and INFJs that I've gotten in arguments or disagreements with, we all come out of it. We just have strong personalities and we're coming from a different place. You know, there could be a huge age gap. There could be a huge, class bracket gap. There could be all kinds of gaps that we gotta get through. So we're not gonna agree or communicate to our best of our ability with somebody different all the time. But the important thing is INFJ has input for an INFJ. I can go show someone a piece of art and be like, hey, how does this make you feel? What do you think? And they're like, I don't know. Hey, I wrote a poem. Hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think about this versus that? And I don't know. Or, sure. But it's very insincere. You know what I mean? I could be on the phone with this girl that I'm like buddies with. I can't even say that we're friends. And, she's on Facebook still at the same time. Doing whatever at the same time. She only hears half of what I say, if that. What she does hear, she wants to pick on. And then, she wants to vent about her same problems 100,000 times. Like, I already got the answer before you call. Girlfriend, I already got the answer for you before I answer the phone. Because the same damn problem you've been having for years with the same kinds of people and blah 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 whatever. But I mean, I don't say it like that, and I don't say all that. I'm just saying, like, I already know. So, when I have an INFJ try to talk to me, I already know they care. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because it's so very important, and it's very rare to, like our personality traits and how we act and how we are in this world, and we're still the way we are in this world. To meet each other is so important, and to understand that, because when you understand that about them, you're understanding it about yourself, and it's giving you something to relate to and be validated, so you will have less reason to be so depressed. You will have less reason to feel so isolated in the world, and you won't feel like minority if you know when they're speaking to some of the people that are like you, that have things in common, that think like you. If you can find someone who has a similar sense of humor, things like you, or anything like that, you know that there's probably good compatibility. So anyway, I appreciate everything, and I love you all, and thank you so much for being supportive. Bye.